What's up, Quarter Pounders? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Wave Potter, and today I'm here with my wife, Rosie.
Hi.
I should have let you introduce yourself, I guess.
No, that's okay.
So today, I thought it would be a good idea to have a second person here while we go back and watch some videos that I've posted to YouTube over the years. Basically like one of my reaction videos, except I'm critiquing my own drumming, which means I can make fun of myself as much as I want because while I was making this little playlist here, they were not impressive. So, go. So I can line up the video.
I like it.
What frickin' playlist is this?
I was just gonna ask what.
These are just other drummers. I used to... There it is. That's marriage. We forgot to do this earlier, so that's why it's dark now. But
Ding the bell.
Good job. Before we jump into it, don't forget to pound like and subscribe so we can hang out more often. And sometimes you'll even get to see this hottie.
Pound it, ding it, like it.
Flick it. So the first one I want to react to is this Moby Dick cover I made. You know Led Zeppelin, you know Moby Dick is one of John Bonham, his big drum solo song.
What year is this one from?
Let's see. This is August 22nd, 2008.
Cool.
So this is way back. YouTube, I think, was founded in 2005 or 2006. So this was one of my first, I think it was my first YouTube channel. This is a pretty deep cut.
You got 12 thumbs up, though.
Yeah, which watching this video is surprising. And I'm just going to go ahead and... 2,000 views and only 12 thumbs up. That's actually pretty sad. But let's watch this and see how it goes.
You're so little.
Man, my tom-toms are so angled. So little. This moonwalk.
You look bored. You did for a second. Really cool.
You see my mouth?
Yeah.
Watch my mouth right here.
Are you chewing gum?
No. I just...
Like a fish gulping water.
I still make weird faces when I play, but I used to make really weird faces.
I like your jeans.
They remind me of that Magic Hugs video with Typical Chaz.
Yo, what's up? I'm on the beach right now. My totally lame brother John. He's a perfect example of what is not tight. Look at those jeans, okay?
Oh, that Hofner bass. It's not the same Hofner bass I have now, but it's the reason I have another Hofner bass. I actually sold this bass for like $80 when I was desperate for gas money as a teenager, and I've always regretted it, so that's why I got another one, because I love that thumpy tone.
Okay. You needed a tissue.
I kind of start out following some kind of beat and pattern. A real professional drummer, even when they're doing a drum solo, will be following some type of time signature, some type of beat or rhythm, and 4 bars in, I just completely fall off the rails here and start going into ADHD mode. If I was making this video now, I would have stopped and started over because it's such a bad take.
How old are you in this video?
17?
Oh, 17?
Wait, what's...
I think you're 18.
Well, I was born in 1991. It's 2008. That should be simple math, right? 17.
17.
That mouth. Oh, God. If you want to enjoy this, just watch the mouth and facial expressions.
Oh, there you go.
The tongue. Like how even when I missed the snare, I just, oh, it's fine. Again, I didn't have a lot of experience with mean YouTube comments yet. And
did you get some?
YouTube was a different place back then.
Oh, you like to comment back.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, you always respond to comments if they're nice. A lot of these got deleted, apparently. probably with old accounts that were deleted, but I'm surprised how nice people were in the comments. It's this kid I went to school with, Elling Hofflin. This comment was way too nice for the quality of this performance. I just gotta say.
It's cute.
Best drum solo I've heard in a long time. I'm sorry.
Good. Good.
Good. And this one, even though it's a critical comment, it's still so nice.
It is nice.
Because obviously I'm never going to come close to what John Bonham plays even now. But to still find a way to make a compliment, thank you, Missy DiLorenzo. Have we seen enough of this video?
Yeah, I want to move on to that one.
Which one?
Scalene.
Okay, so this is one of my original songs. It's from 2010, but I made this live version in 2011.
I love your title that you do.
Yeah, like noodles. It
And
looks like
the
spaghetti.
noodle font.
Why'd you want to watch this one, Rosie?
Because I remember watching this in high school and thinking you were hot. Especially with the pink sunglasses.
Those were my ex-girlfriends.
I know.
I don't really want to hear myself sing.
Why? I do. You look like a cute.
I'm supposed to be
caveman.
looking at my drumming and critiquing it. But I guess it doesn't really matter. Wow, a little spaz moment there.
You're just like super into it.
Yeah.
This is just what got me every time.
That's from
A little
my high
ball
school
sack.
art class.
It looks
I
like-
drew like some. It was supposed to be bell peppers.
It doesn't look like bell.
Thank you. I mean, my drumming's decent here, but it's not very in the
Pretty
pocket.
chill.
Huh?
So do you have like a drum solo or anything? in this one?
No. There are a few that I wanted to watch specifically because I've made more recent covers of them on this channel. So let's pop on over to Toxicity by System of a Down.
Okay.
A pretty popular song amongst the drumming community because it's got such awesome drums in it. I haven't watched this probably since 2011. So March 15th, 2011. Toxicity. I was 19 years old, 2 months from 20.
Are you wearing dress pants for this?
I got my fashion from the Jonas Brothers.
It shows.
Oh, man. The mouth.
Look at how messy it is.
Don't look at it. Okay. Put it in context, I lived in my mom's basement at this point, and I'm horrible at cleaning. I was.
No.
You've trained me.
You're
I
better.
clean the bathroom now.
Yeah, you do.
But the drumming, decent. I'm actually surprised that it's so solid. Like, I thought it would be worse.
You are so cute. Look at your scruffy hair.
Yeah, that is pretty messy. Oh, what is that spaz? I was getting into it, wasn't I? Absolutely no quality control in these videos. It was just like, do it, done it.
I'm just
Good.
surprised you didn't like take more care and do the background.
I didn't think anyone would look at the background. Anyway, I think that's enough for this song. It's just watching me spaz out some more. Missed so many notes on the guitar there. Yeah, I would give this drumming a C-. What's next? Should we...
Yeah, that one.
This one? Okay, this is another original song. And this one's actually written for Rosie. The first one we watched, Scalene Arrows, was not about her. It was obviously about a love triangle. Scalene Arrows. I was trying to be deep. What was that face? Okay.
This guy.
She's pointing at the top left.
Man, that guy thinks he's cool.
Yep. I like the guy with the cello. I liked this drum beat. I really love riding the toms on a drum beat.
And that train conductor hat. Hate that thing.
Pretty sure that was Gabe's hat.
Yeah, looks like it.
Someone left it at my house. Pretty decent drumming though.
I really like this song except for the Phantom of
The
the
bridge.
Opera.
The bridge. I'll skip forward to that part in a sec.
Like, I just felt like it was unnecessary.
I do love playing the originals as opposed to covers, because then we don't have to worry about copyright. Here it is.
I don't know. Whoa.
I love it. I stand by it. It's a mood shift.
Yeah,
It's a surprise. It's like, whoa, twist. You know?
just seemed like a ADHD idea.
Why do you think I do what I do? Oh, my EBO.
I like the cello strumming.
Thanks. I missed that EBO. With the guitars playing. Okay, I think that's enough. You think so?
What about Jamie All Over?
Yeah, that's one of the ones I wanted to watch because I have made a more recent drum cover of that.
You have?
Well, it was in a compilation I made. Heads up, the guitar sounds so thin and craptacular in this because I love the drums in the chorus of this song. So cool. Pre-chorus. That guitar sounds so bad. This is right after I moved out on my own into my new apartment. My own apartment. This was 5 months before we got married. I missed a few notes in those drums. But this is a drum part I love. I mean, decent drumming. Not up to my standards now. Well, I think that's enough of this one, don't you think? Mm-hmm. Let's go to one where we had lived in our house.
Okay.
This is another original. 2016. Another 3 years in the future. Dang. Time's going by fast right now. I will say, this is when I first discovered how to use EQ, and I way overused it. My cuts, instead of doing like 3 dB, 2 dB, 6 dB, they were like 20 dB. I did more boosts than cuts, which now I know you should do the opposite of that. Anyway, bad EQ on these drums, so be warned, they sound a little flat. But I had put more work into my drumming than any other time in my life. I was trying to play along with songs like Dream Theater, Liquid Tension Experiment, that kind of stuff, and you'll hear that influence.
Okay.
Man, I would have clicked off this video so long ago if I was anyone else. When did the drums come in? Also when I first discovered quadruplets with a double kick. Pretty decent drumming.
Yeah.
Pretty bad mixing. And I mean, they sound okay, they sound clean, but there's no like body to them, you know?
No body.
And I had some phasing issues with my stereo mics because I didn't have them set up right. Alright.
Whoa.
What?
Battlefield.
Oh, yeah. The song has a lot of stuff going on there. It's very Dream Theater inspired.
Mm-hmm. Forgot about those days.
Yeah, you weren't a huge fan of that.
No.
trying to mix progressive rock with dubstep. I actually like it. I wish it would have been better produced.
It's okay. I mean, it's not my style.
I know, but it's my style. It's like 100% my style. And that's why I wish it was better produced, because then I would still want to listen to it today. But I don't really want to anymore because it sounds so bad to me.
That's cool. Your little tropical bit.
Thank you. Alright, that's enough of this. So we got a newer Tom Sawyer cover. As you can see, I did a Tom Sawyer cover way back in the day. I don't even want to look at that when there's another one that I'm also very cold on. So let's check that out. The next month after that, March of 2016.
Got 10 thumbs up.
Wow. Drumming's okay here, but it's so inconsistent in the tone. Like, it's mostly in the pocket, but the actual tonality of each hit is too dynamic where it doesn't sound consistent. And that's what I would say the problem is with this cover. Part of it is probably my mixing. Like I said, I was adding too much EQ, so I had to turn it down, and then when you add EQ, that creates a giant scoop instead of scooping, which creates smaller boosts. But anyway.
You got a little stray.
A little stray what?
A little stray wire hanging down.
Oh, yeah, I think I broke a string while I was rehearsing this, and I had to replace it right before the cover.
It's hard to take this seriously with that stray.
I'm sorry. A lot of pro guitarists will have strings hanging off after they change them. I wish I could take all the instrumentals from this track except the drums and just redo the drums. And vocals, obviously. Those blue pants that were way too baggy. Ooh, I would have redone that take. The mixing's so bad there. Let's try to get to a different year here. So this is 2016. Let's see what year this is from. 2017. It's perfect. Pretty solid, consistent hi-hat work so far. Yeah.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe. What are you laughing at?
You're very emotional.
Yeah, I was very passionate about what I was saying in the song. The older I get, the dumber I feel.
Who were you trying to be like? Like what
When?
influence when you were singing like that? That a specific
Well, this
style?
was in my Panic at the Disco phase,
Okay.
but that singing, this is actually a combination of two different songs I had written back around the same time Scaling Eros was from. What I would say is that part you were making fun of
It wasn't
was
making fun.
it was written around the time I was listening to like Say Anything. Yeah, that's all I can really think of my influences on that. Of course, Muse with that whammy pedal action. Yeah, anyway, I'm actually impressed with the drums on this one. They
Wait,
seem pretty
the
solid.
whole song sounds good. It was just your facial expressions that were giving me laughs.
All right, now it's time. A little blast from the past with Rosie.
Oh, okay.
We released it December 29th of 2017. So that's the same year as this, as the last one, except a little later.
Presents.
I like those shells.
Just a strip of shells.
This is when I was experimenting with a lot of different coloration techniques. Actually, it looks kind of cool. Oh, that camera was so shaky. Can't even see what I'm doing. You see?
The djembe?
Yeah, just holding one hand up. I'm sorry. Did I hit you?
No.
This song's so complex, it's hard to just focus on the drums. There's no, like, really notable drums. I think it's a cool mashup.
It is a cool mashup. I like the view of the cat boxes.
Well,
Like the
that whole
presents.
frame is a little obnoxious.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no real drums of note in this song. It's just, you're in it, so I wanted to watch it with you. Because it's old. We put a lot of work into this cover. This one has some decent drumming in it. Of course, it's Arctic Monkeys. I was clearly very sweaty in that drum shot.
Looks like you're wearing eyeliner.
Thanks. I'll take that as a compliment.
I think you just freshly got a haircut.
Man, I was feeling good on those drums. Just throwing the six around. This is much more solid drumming than anything we've watched so far. Well, and so is the Havana. Smooth mix-up, mashup. This is when I was finally starting to focus on like playing in the pocket, playing with consistency, and mixing my drums well. I think we got the gist of this. This one now?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was 2018. Another year later. Not particularly proud of the mixing on this one, from what I remember. Do you have the piano in your ear? Because I can't hear any of it. Okay.
You know what's happening though, because of that zoom.
Now that's a rough looking t-shirt. Not a huge fan of that.
This is
Again.
a cool cover though, I like it.
Really? You like a Muse cover?
Mm-hmm.
That means a lot. If it wasn't for the shirt I'm wearing, I'd like it a lot too, probably.
It's a rough shirt. I don't know why we let you wear that.
Yeah, definitely not doing me any favors. But the song has such cool drums. What I really want to see is the hi-hat snare drum. The dun 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 dun, you know?
Mm-hmm. No, but I'm gonna hear it in a second.
Sounds decent though. It's when I was starting to focus on sound more than appearance. So obviously in the older ones I was like into how I looked.
Mm-hmm.
Gave up on that, started focusing on making it sound good. I like that guitar tone. Okay, almost to the part. Not bad. Pretty solid. I'm actually impressed. After that Moby Dick cover, I had lost all confidence in any of my past drumming, but I am starting to feel better
Good.
after watching this. This next one features a very special member of our family. Her little guy, Beto. This is when I started experimenting with parodies. This Maps of the Problematic cover was 2019. Post Malone is, I think, that same year, shortly after. Yep, the next month. And this is when I really started to put quality control into my videos. This and the Jonas Brothers Sucker parody.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, I'm going to make these as high quality as possible. And they each got about 100 views. So we should have been looking at comments, shouldn't we? Dang it.
What was that?
It's my Rick Astley impersonation. This was supposed to be a goofy joke parody video. We're just gonna be gawking over burrito this whole time. But the drumming is a lot more solid. Oh yeah. You can tell. I'm just gonna go back real quick. You can tell I was a lot more. That face. You can tell I was a lot more focused on my drumming here. In the past videos, I was all like spastic and just like making weird faces and stuff. In here, I'm like focused, trying to consistently play well. Now I'm trying to find a balance between the two because I think they're both important. But yeah, right here. I just made the same face. Since this is a drumming video, I do want to also point out this is when I really started on working on my left hand. I was trying to do 16th notes on the ride and with my left hand on the tom there. Yeah, right here. Anyway, that's something I wouldn't have done in the past. Put that random obvious meme in there. Aw, Zook. So perfect that we have that sunflower pillow right there. Pretty decent drumming though. Have no qualms with this. A few of these songs I watched because I did replications of them in this recent video from October 8th, 2020. So just a few months ago. Right here.
Ooh.
Much better drumming than that first one we watched. I will say, I think my snare sounded better in the old one. So much thicker. I've put a lot of work in the past month or so into making my snare sound better because someone left a comment that my snare sounded like crap, and of course I pretended it didn't hurt me, but it did. And so that's why I've been working on tuning my snare better. Anyway, sorry about this snare sound, but the playing is better, I think. And the manga lines. Now, that was a little off. Even recent video. Oh, and also this. Obviously you can tell this is supposed to be Tom Sawyer. A lot more consistency in the tonal delivery compared to that other Tom Sawyer cover.
Your mouth is so good though.
This is before I added my other toms. I had the 2 toms set up here. That's why I added the toms before I covered YYZ, is because I needed them to do Neil Peart style drum fills. I only had the 2 toms here, and so I didn't really do justice to that first tom fill especially. This was also in there. Jamie all over.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Again, more consistent. Oh, and I had that little quad in there.
I don't know what this one is. Wait.
Huh?
I can't think of this one.
This is just Jamie all over.
Oh, okay. Coheed.
Chiodos.
Ah.
Also with some coffin dance thrown in there. Because coffin dance is a meme. Listen. You recognize that from Coffin Dance? Anyway, this wasn't in one of our old videos, so I'm going to skip ahead.
Let's see the comments. You skip that last video.
We will after this. Okay, here's Moby Dick. So the first video we watched was my Moby Dick cover. Ugh, yikes. This time, I had the wisdom from my experience to not try to play the solo. So I'm just playing the drum beat, which is also a lot more solid. You think so? More solid?
Yeah.
You just want to see comments now?
Yeah.
Let's go back to this one, because this one doesn't have any comments because no one watched it. But thank you, Andre. I really appreciate your comments. You're awesome. Oh man, it's getting dark. We gotta wrap this up. Andre, you'll have to let me know how to pronounce that. But he guessed 3 out of the 6 songs, so very well done. Okay, sunflower comments. Oh, 1. It's me.
Oh. Okay.
That's why I'm so grateful now for the traction my channel's been getting doing reaction videos, and that's why I'm going to keep doing reaction videos. Is there any other ones you want to see comments on? How about the one we did with Havana?
Okay.
Or do you not want to?
Well, let me. Well, yeah. Now I do. Nice.
Oh, my nephew. That's very sweet.
Nice. Aw. Rabbit crap. That one's pretty tame though.
Rabbit crap.
I can take that.
That's funny, and I wholeheartedly disagree. But unless they're talking about like my singing, because it was pretty obnoxious. I don't know why I was feeling so good about myself that day, but that hasn't happened in a while. All right, I think that just about wraps it up, don't you think? Well, thank you for doing this with me, Rosie.
You're welcome.
Did you change?
I got cold.
When did you put that on?
Like 10 minutes ago.
Funny. Didn't even notice. You look cute.
Thanks.
All right. Well, please don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it. If you're still watching it now, I don't know why you wouldn't like it, because that's a lot of time to invest. Thanks for watching. Peace out.